ganyan!
Buenos días. Ahora les has llegado justo a tiempo. Has hecho el intermedio en que termina la música y empieza la otra, Lo tenías calculado. Bueno, vamos a pasar al inglés, que no sé quiénes hay por aquí. Good morning everyone, welcome. I have been working 2 days, 3 days ready on this chart. This is almost finished. So I was just working yesterday on these small details around. This is not completely finished, and also I will be changing all the textures I have here. And also this window I need to change a few things, but this is more or less finished. And you can see the interior also. I was adding the doors here. On the interior I was also adding a couple of windows here on this side. And I'm just missing only the glass for that. Привет, Марк. Привет. Кстати, я так смотрели, что они сейчас не делают это Twitch Overlay, а делают это поезд, да? Текстуры на поезд. Уже давно сделали, думаю, помню. Нет? Уже давно. So I was just finishing a few details, like for example here adding doors already and all the windows. More or less just finished. The only thing that I need to do is just merging, for example, both of them to have the same UV size. I'm probably working a bit on this texture to change width, a few colors, so it's just matching better and very nicer. But this is just something that I'm doing out of the camera because it's just small details that takes really long time and there's not much things to see. So that's something I will just leave. So let's say уже готово такое. Еще дело, да, понятно. Да, так и видели, что уже это так есть, может быть, все это закончит. А потом делать это поезд, который уже давно сделали, думаю. И поэтому, да, еще раз делать. Понятно? О. Ну вот это давайте здесь тоже как... Всегда забили, но пока никого. Можно пока, но... Когда еще будет, так я можно здесь пописать как. Или скажите. Скажите мне, что я делаю, всегда забил. So Mark is also doing an streaming, and right now it's just texturing a train that was doing in the past. He was also doing like a Twitch overlay for some time with Unreal Engine, and he's also creating a game but not working on it at the moment on Twitch. So maybe in the future you will see also streaming this new game. So you can follow him if you want. So for today I will just leave this chart finished, so I'm not working on it anymore. The rest of the small details I will be working out of the camera, and after that I will also work on this area all around to create here the grass, fence and so on. But for today what I would like to say is working creating like a small menu. Let me just show you when I'm just playing. I have at the moment like a raw menu. So let's play and I can just show you. What's happening here? Okay, that's going. Go. Okay, in the end. So here you can see this is the main menu that I was just using kind of test. So what I have is just starting and exit, and I would like to create like a small menu for option. I will be adding here a few things like changing the vertical sync or changing the frame. So this is something I want to create this small menu and still start adding a few options for the graphical options for this thing. Just coming from work. Okay. So if you want, just put here also the hour that you are expecting to be streaming if you want. Sorry if you are just coming here, not a lot of people, but anyway, every time that you are coming here, just let me know. Just say hello. If there is more people, of course you can have this sort out. Okay, so for today let's go to widgets, widget, and I will create a new one, completely new one. This is options, let's say widget blueprint options. And the one that I need to open is main menu, and maybe enable the button if I don't have this one already. I will remove this one to this gallery because it's just messing with the blueprints all the time. So main menu. Yeah, so this is the main menu, and I think I have already buttons, and what they need to have is just some click button, exit tutorial, and that's another thing. Disclaimer, endgame. I cannot see this one. Probably I don't have this event yet, so we'll just create for that. So this is the button options, on click here. So this is the button. Just clicking on this button, I will be opening this new, let's say, menu options. So I will do like a message here just for testing. So what I need to do is, as usual, in the user interface manager, so game management, user interface manager, I need to create a new one. Well, in that case, I think that I could even add here in the main menu. Yeah, I think it will be easier just having here, not really creating everything or creating a new one, because it's the only place where you are just managing this, so makes sense adding here. So for that I'm adding, where is options here, so let's say I put this one here. No, I would like to add to, let me see, to the canvas panel, this one, let's say here, here. Yeah, I need to change the size for that, so I don't need this anymore. And I will create something like, I don't know, position. Anyway, I will just adjust later with this, having the right size and being everything in the middle. So this is canvas panel here. But that's fine. This is the text, and supposed to be here, being also in the center. This is not the one that I was just planning to use. One submention what I want to add is options. So options here, right? So I have already this menu being in front when I'm just having this. What I'm doing is at the moment this option is not visible, so by default is hidden. So this is by default it's not shown. And when I'm clicking here, I will do is just hide or so with this one. So I will do flip flop, could be enough, probably yes. And then set visibility. Lil Gang, muy buenas, buenos días, bienvenido por aquí. A ver, I will vote them. No, en realidad es un canal inglés, español y ruso. Podéis usar cualquiera de los tres idiomas. Yo, si no viene nadie, no pregunta a nadie, lo hago en inglés porque es muy popular. Pero si alguien habla o tiene cualquier pregunta en español o en ruso, pues le respondo. O sea que no es un canal exclusivamente inglés. De hecho, habrás visto que en el chat no te obliga, no pone solo escribe si sabes inglés o algo de eso. No tengo obligado el canal. En principio no. A ver si conecto aquí. Me da las acciones correctas. Si es A, visible y hidden. O sea que no es un canal inglés, por decirlo así. Ni yo soy inglés. Ah, vale, vale. Me estabas troleando entonces, sin problema. Te iba a preguntar antes si eso, si no has venido antes, si sabías o no sabías. Se me olvidó ponerlo. Si habías visto algo del proyecto, alguna pregunta, alguna cosa, pero si ya estamos veces, da igual, si tienes preguntas también las comentas. Button options visible enable. So, menú. Me falta la imagen. Bueno, lo voy a sustituir aquí, no importa. Imagen. No option disable y preset menu options disable y disable option disable. Pues genial, ya te digo que si tienes cualquier pregunta o lo que sea me lo comentas, ¿eh? Si ya lo has visto antes o has estado por aquí, si ha coincidido cuando lo he estado explicando todo, pues bueno, pues, si no has estado o quieres saber alguna cosa más, pues lo dices. A ver qué tal sale, ¿no? Como no hay combate, pues... Claro, hombre, claro que sí, vas a pillar el juego todos, claro que sí. Options... Hello. ¿Por qué no funciona? Print string. Click option. Ayer se comentaba de cuánto faltaba y tal. Yo creo que le queda perfectamente un año al juego. Lo que pasa es que voy a intentar hacer una demo jugable que pueda ir directamente a Early Access y al mismo tiempo que lo vaya desarrollando, pues que la gente vaya dando feedback y vaya ayudando a arreglar todas esas cosas que en principio pues estarían bien, mal, o a la gente le guste o no le gusten, porque no todo el mundo viene aquí a los streams. Click it, click it, click it. Sí. Sí funciona, pero no aquí. True. ¿Por qué no? Ok. Ahora. Enter. Sí, lo pondré en Steam, que es la plataforma más conocida, claro que sí. Sí, no hay muchas más opciones. Humble Bundle, que es lo mismo, y Itch.io, si es que no hay muchas más. Si quieres que lo conozca alguien, por ponerlo en una página web como la mía, que no conoce nadie, pues no tiene mucho sentido, la verdad. Ok. Era en Steam y en principio pues imagino que venderé las claves por las keys por la web o algo así y ya está. Así que... Bueno, pues entonces esto se muestra. Options, options. Options, set enable. Lo que voy a hacer también es que se active y desactive al ponerlo. Reroute node. Vale. Si es true, si es A, tengo que hacer un not. Not boolean enable. Aquí. Aquí. Okay. Muy bien, Alex, que vaya bien. Nos vemos entonces por aquí. Saludete, que suerte, ¿eh? Luego me cuentas. So in case I'm just clicking. ¿Qué lo que? Muy buenas, buenos días. Gracias por esa donación de un abrazo, hace falta. Estoy aquí muy solo. ¿Te han dicho eso de... te han mandado aquí, le han dicho dale amor o algo así? Okay, so we're gonna do that this one should be okay. Buenos días, no sabía que andabas por aquí. Iconos de Subhype. Subhype. Tengo que hacer una última versión porque esta de aquí todavía no es caminable y creo que el granero tampoco lo hice. Este granero creo que tampoco está por aquí. Hola, Ajars. Muy buenas. Este tampoco está, yo creo, en el mapa y la iglesia todavía no está en el mapa. Original. Welcome. Good morning. Sí, son muy intuitivos. No, en principio no, es lo mismo. Programar es lo mismo que los blueprints, exactamente igual. Son nodos de programación exactamente iguales. O sea que sí. Original, welcome here. As I say, you can use also English just if people is just asking me on Spanish and just replying on Spanish, but English is perfectly fine in the stream. So welcome. If you have any question, you have been here for the first time, just let me know. En principio no, solo hay que poner los nodos, pero que es muy parecido a programar con las variables, funciones y todo eso. O sea que hay que saber programar. Enrique, buenos días también por aquí. Sigo viniendo. Buenos días. Y buenos días también para los lurkers. Hay algunos que están por ahí lurkeando. So in case I'm not doing that, should be input on keydown on escape. I can just add like a button here for that. This is a button. Kind of exit. What is the text for that? I don't know. I need to add text here. Isquill está también aquí del Lurker. Muy bien, pues buenos días también. Oh, finally you have your notification. Thank you for the follow, Original. Welcome here. Oh, Guillem also here. Welcome. Let's see for the people that is just coming here. Guillem is also doing a game in Unity and he's streaming around in maybe 2 hours. Yeah, I was just creating manually for that. I think it's just matching well with the thing of the game for that. Well, it takes a few time, but it looks like to content, and I will do zoom as exit or close, and then clicking on it will be on. What's the clicking of that? No, the button. On click will be. Well, in fact, I don't need to be completely new one. I was just thinking to put this one, the options here in a new widget, but I could just recreate the same one here in the menu. I'm not sure about this. So otherwise I need to pass all the parent to be closing and all things like that. So maybe it could be easier just having all the things here in the main menu. Probably. Yeah, maybe. Unity shaming me. No, simplemente he dicho que estás haciéndolo en Unity, ¿no? O no lo dije, no sé, porque me perdí un poco entre lo que estaba haciendo y el chat, me perdí en ese tema. So instead of creating a new one, because I see it will be having a lot of problems here, just managing or controlling or connecting with another one, what I will do is just keeping here a new one. So I will add a new canvas for that, and I will put all of them. So canvas, let's say canvas panel options will be also in the middle, and that's more or less what I'm doing. I could even create something smaller like this is 0. Right. A veces me pierdo también con las formas, ponéis los comentarios y luego se me van de una cosa a otra. Bueno, aquí lo tenemos ahora, options, delete options, delete options. So for people coming here now, I'm just delete. I'm just creating the options for the main menu, adding things like changing the FPS or vertical sync or things like that. Something simple because I don't have anything about this right now. So I don't have any option, graphical option in the menu, and I will just create something simple, adding a couple of them, and at least I have some space where I can just add later more and more if I'm needing. Deleting one single file, and this is happening. Okay, finally. And now my menu. So it is compiling, no problem. El nombre del juego no significa nada, es un nombre inventado, lógicamente. A ver, options, aquí. Es un nombre inventado que me busqué para que no hubiese nada de internet, ni ninguna cosa parecida, ni nada. En principio es el nombre del pueblo, el primer pueblo en el que empiezas, ¿vale? O sea, el pueblo ese donde has visto aquí, este primer pueblo, que imagino que ya lo has visto. Este primer pueblo es el nombre del pueblo, Donensburg, es el nombre del pueblo. Y bueno, aquí es donde empiezas, digamos, el juego. Ya está, por eso lo he puesto, por poner un nombre cualquiera de algo que no hubiera, porque todo lo que intentes medieval, live, game, RPG, cualquier cosa que intentes o intentes aparecer es completamente imposible, está más que cogido y hecho ya, o sea que es muy vacío, es difícil dar una idea, enmascara la vida de los animales, los insectos, personas. Desarrolla un poco más porque no entiendo si es una pregunta o una afirmación, a qué te refieres, ¿vale? No lo sé. Imagino que eres consciente de que es un juego, que no es la vida real, ¿vale? Es un juego y que además querrás jugarlo en un ordenador de prestaciones bajas, con lo cual tampoco podemos simular la vida real. Si es eso a lo que te refieres, pero si me concretas un poco más la frase, si es una afirmación, una pregunta o algo así, a lo mejor te puedo responder si es que es una pregunta, ¿no? No lo sé si es una pregunta. Canvas panel options, canvas panel options, tiene que ser aquí. Visibility. Bueno, NPC sí tiene. Sí hay NPCs que caminan por el mapa. Pasa que bueno, están puestos aquí, pero luego ya hay aquí NPCs que caminan por el mapa, tienen sus casas, sus tareas y van trabajando. Animales todavía no tengo porque el juego no está terminado. Lógicamente faltan muchas cosas y faltan cosas del mapa y faltan cosas, sí, es cierto. Si estuviese terminado pues no estaba aquí, ya estaría jugándolo, pero no está terminado. Button Options. Este es lo que tengo que hacer, es Set Enable. Y Canvas Panel Options. Vale, aquí ya puedo añadir, por ejemplo, un texto. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Checkbox. Checkbox y un texto. Horizontal box. Okay, so horizontal box, size to content, checkbox, text block will be spacing, y padding 8, 16, 8. Y checkbox on check state change is check. I don't remember for this vsync if there is any option like graphics, options, settings. Get game user settings, probably get default resolution. There is something like that for that. I just check on the web. So hello Niels, welcome. Trying to create a menu for the graphical options. This is something like a raw menu at the moment, but I will just have a place to be adding more things later. Yeah, exactly. Well, graphical options, let's say at the moment. I'm just adding like a few things. I don't remember this vertical sync on Blueprint. There's a command for console command, or because they were creating something new. I don't remember this one. Well, I can use this console command in that case. So this is happen, and I need to put like RB sync if I'm correct. Let me just check this one here. Yeah, vsync, right? And after that I need to put 0 or 1, exactly. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I don't have anything here at the moment, so it's completely empty. So this is the kind of the main menu that I have, and I will put here the options and then all the things. So I'm just creating something really simple today to have a couple of options, and after that I will just be improving and then adding like the picture for that, and adding all the options that I'm just planning to have in the future, like change the window or having their different resolutions and things like that. But at the moment, just creating some connecting with the buttons, things like that. So that's something simple. So for this one will be this command. What I need to do here is having select, and I will create this on check. This is true will be 1. This one will be 0, I think. So let's see what's happening with this. So for people also here, I'm just promoting all the time, but just in case. So if you don't know, Niels is also creating a game. Oops. He's also creating a game on Real Life. He's also creating medieval RPG, and he's also streaming quite often. He has been streaming really long. So have a look also on this profile if you didn't check yet. Welcome, of course. I'm pretty sure that people is interested on your game and what are you doing. That's true. So here's the thing. So on the console I see that this is working. You see on the left button. So anyway, this one is already working. And I will add another one with a couple of buttons for that. So will be another horizontal box for that. And here I will add 3 buttons. Another one. Another one. Okay, so what about this? Size to content, and also here I need to add text, I think. So we'll add here the text. And here another text. Right. .30 FPS, 60 FPS. And let's say unlimited. There is an option for that. I think I have found something that they were including, like kind of graphic settings or game user settings or things like that. So settings, get game user settings. And this is break, or what is this? Make slate bruise set. So you can here you can set VSync enable. For example, here it's just easier to manage this one instead of just doing manually as I was doing. Hola Lilgan, pues bienvenido de nuevo por aquí. So instead of using this one with the console command, you have already those one on blueprints. So I think that this check will be yes. So I don't need to create this really hack way to create something on the console. And I think I have the same for them, like set FPS or things like that. Set frame rate limit, new limit, that's fine.
¡Gañán!
Buenos días. Vale, has llegado justo a tiempo. Has hecho el intermedio en que termina la música y empieza la otra, ¿eh? Lo tenías calculado. Bueno, vamos a pasar al inglés, que no sé quiénes hay por aquí. Good morning everyone, welcome. I have been working 2 days, 3 days ready on this chart. This is almost finished. So I was just working yesterday on these small details around. This is not completely finished, and also I will be changing all the textures that I have here. And also this window I need to change a few things, but this is more or less finished. And you can see that in the interior also I was adding the doors here. On the interior I was also adding a couple of windows here on this side. And I'm just missing only the glass for that. Привет, Марк. Привет. Кстати, я так смотрел, что они сейчас не делают это Twitch Overlay, а ты делаешь это поезд, да? Текстуры на поезд. Уже давно сделал, думаю, помню. Нет? Уже давно. So I was just finishing a few details, like for example here adding the doors already and all the windows are more or less just finished. The only thing that I need to do is just merging, for example, both of them to have the same newbie size. I'm probably working a bit on this texture to change width, a few colors, so it's just matching better and very nicer. But this is just something that I'm doing out of the camera because it's just small details that takes really long time and there's not much things to see. So that's something I will just leave. So let's say... А, уже готово такое? А еще дело, да, понятно. Да, так и видели, что уже это так есть, может быть, все это закончит. А потом делать это поезд, который уже давно сделали, думаю. И поэтому, да, еще раз делать. Понятно? О. Ну вот это давайте тоже как... Всегда забили, но пока никого. Можно пока, но... Когда еще будет, так я можно здесь пописать как. Или скажите. Скажите меня, что я делал, всегда забил. So Mark is also doing an streaming, and right now it's just texturing a train that was doing in the past. He was also doing like a Twitch overlay for some time with Unreal Engine, and he's also creating a game but not working on it at the moment on Twitch. So maybe in the future you will see also streaming this new game. So you can follow him if you want. So for today I will just leave this chart finished, so I'm not working on it anymore. The rest of the small details I will be working out of the camera, and after that I will also work on this area all around to create here the grass, fence and so on. But for today what I would like to say is working creating like a small menu. Let me just show you when I'm just playing. I have at the moment like a raw menu, so let's play and I can just show you. What's happening here? Okay, that's going. Go. Okay, in the end. So here you can see this is the main menu that I was just using kind of test. So what I have is just starting and exit, and I would like to create like a small menu for options. I will be adding here a few things like changing the vertical sync or changing the frame. So this is something I want to create this small menu and still start adding a few options for the graphical options for this thing. Just coming from work. Okay. So if you want, just put here also the hour that you are expecting to be streaming if you want. Sorry if you are just coming here, not a lot of people, but anyway, every time that you are coming here, just let me know. Just say hello. If there is more people, of course, you can have this sort out. Okay, so for today let's go to widgets, widget, and I will create a new one, completely new one. This is options, let's say widget blueprint options, and the one that I need to open is main menu and maybe enable the button if I don't have this one already. I will remove this one to this gallery because it's just messing with the blueprints all the time. So main menu. Yeah, so this is the main menu, and I think they have already buttons. And what they need to have is just some click button, exit tutorial, and that's another thing. Disclaimer, endgame. I cannot see these ones. Probably I don't have this event yet. So we'll just create for that. So this is the button options. Start game. Can I just search here something? Browse. No. I was just thinking to search for the node that I have. Console command. Because I have this one already when you are starting the game. But this is like a common blueprint, I think. No cuenta, no afecta en nada. Da exactamente igual si tienes una pantalla o en dos. Da exactamente igual. Porque normalmente, generalmente, la pantalla, el controlador de pantalla iría en la tarjeta integrada que tengas en la CPU, que será una Intel o algo así, que va en la GPU está integrada en la CPU y es la que se utiliza normalmente para el controlador de pantalla. Sin embargo, para el juego tú lo ejecutas con tu gráfica, en este caso la Nvidia, y por tanto la Nvidia solo, digamos, renderiza la pantalla que estás utilizando. Las otras pantallas las renderiza tu tarjeta integrada de Intel. O sea que no afecta en absoluto en nada para el juego que tengas dos pantallas, 3 o 5. No le afecta en absolutamente nada, o sea, no es relativo una cosa con otra. ¿Cómo? Info screen. Stat FPS. This is the one that I was just using. So you were right, Niels. You were right. So stat FPS here. And this one should be just working. When I'm clicking this, let's see if it's just working on this debut power. Oh, this is not. Options. Well, by default, this one should be that you have here ready. So the thing is that my engine has limit already to 15. I mean in the editor. So that's why that's not working. And maybe using new editor window, probably it's working. Options. Yeah, that's the same. I changed it probably because I need to run on standalone, I think, for this test. So we'll just check for this. Da igual, este juego casi no utiliza CPU porque no tienes un montón de NPCs y la AI, por ejemplo, no hace falta. Ya te digo que en principio nada, un 5% o un 10% como mucho de CPU. No tendrás problema. Ya te digo yo que no. Te digo yo seguro que no. Pero si tienes muchas dudas, como os digo siempre por aquí, la gente que soporta el canal son suscriptores bien de Patreon o aquí de Twitch. Tienen acceso a las Nightly Build. En realidad no es el juego, no hay nada que jugar, simplemente dar vueltas. Pero como test te puede servir para ver si efectivamente el juego te funciona o no. Ya te digo yo que sí. No te preocupes por eso, pero si te quedan todavía dudas y quieres probarlo, ya sabes, lo puedes probar. Lo digo porque otros sí lo han probado y no tienen ningún problema de rendimiento. Muy por encima del resto de juegos. Ahora, claro, si tu caso, no es tu caso, pero si en tu caso tuvieras un ordenador de hace 10 años en los que no puedes jugar ni a los Sims, pues posiblemente este juego tampoco te va a funcionar, ¿sabes? No es este especial con los demás. Pero si los otros te funcionan, este también seguro. I'm trying to open this standalone game, but it takes really long for me. Still waiting, sorry. Ok, finally. Seguro que sí, claro. Por eso te digo, no te preocupes, que seguro que sí. Segurísimo. Yeah, needs to compile a few things, but yeah, for me, this is really slow. As you see, it can take like 5 minutes just launching. Other people I see that they are just immediately launching. But in my case, yeah, could take really long. Ajá, muy bien. Estupendo, ¿verdad? Que estabais ahí todos viciados. Muy bien, pues dale recuerdos. Que os vaya bien entonces. Gracias por pasarte por aquí. Nos vemos. Chao, chao. Probably I don't have enough RAM to launch all together with the stream. Muy bien, muy bien. Tú déjame en la pantalla, claro, estupendo. Haciendo lurker por si hago algo que sea interesante de ver, pues muy bien. I think I will cancel this one. Takes really long. And I say like, well, I think that's working and that's all. Otherwise it's taking really long for that. And I'm also afraid that I don't have enough RAM for just launching them. And at the moment I cannot even cancel. That's cool. Anyway, so I will try to cancel the process because my computer is almost frozen. Yeah, computer is frozen. Yeah, but they are trying to launch this. Sorry. And now I'm afraid I'm just closing the... Okay, it's just working. No, I cannot cancel this one. I'm afraid I'm just closing and closing also this one. Jesus. Maybe just launching in the editor is just cancelling. Exactly, this is just cancelling the one. So anyway, yeah, I will just try later. As you see, it's just too much for the game. Well, I will check the another thing later. Save, compile. So I have this one already. Maybe the next thing will be like toggling window or not. So for that I will do exactly the same here, creating a new horizontal box probably. And then adding here for window like a full screen. Also I will do a checkbox. And a text for that. So this is the one, okay, because I think I was just putting all together, not together, but doing like that, so we just working better. Okay, and for that I can just size to content, and this also, this one, checkbox size to content, that's fine. And this text will be full screen, let's say full screen. And the checkbox I will do them on state change it, what I need to do is, can I just also maybe here, because I have a lot of things here, but I don't know which one. So in case this has full screen, set full screen mode, exactly, should be select for that, and then I will be using this as is check will be full screen if false will be window width, let's say. Let's see if this one is working. Since not working, or maybe it is not working on stop, only through window. Maybe all those things that I'm trying to do today is only working on standalone games and not really in the editor. So that's why probably it's not working. But just launching takes really long. Yeah, since not working, all the options probably does only on a standalone game. Otherwise I'm kind of redoing or rewriting the one that I have in the editor. And now this is already being deleted, but every time that I start the game already is taking this. Let me just try to remove this from start FPS 0, or this is just one toggle. Okay, this is not changing. There's something strange. I need to put them and then play and then stop and then remove and then play is not showing anymore. Let me show. Toggle real time play. Yeah, so finally it's not showing anything. There's something strange, some sequence strange, but this is just how it's working. That's the only way that I have found this sequence to remove this one. After you change, it's always showing on game, even if you are not launching this again. Another thing that I want to do today is the menu, the window, and also the resolution. So let me see if I have here also the resolution for that. Resolution, set screen resolution, stress get resolution screen information, get screen resolution, desktop default, set the screen resolution, and for that I can create like make endpoint. What is this? Okay, so I can create different of them with maybe drop down, and I can just put here one of the most typical resolution probably, but I would like to have all the resolution that you can use as according to your screen. So this is maybe because I can use this one to fill a drop down with all the values that you have or your values. So get a screen resolution, probably have like a right. No, I would like to have like available resolutions, things like that. Last confirm preferred and screen resolution. No, I would like to have like a screen resolution. Get supported full screen resolution probably. and then I have those resolutions here, and for each loop I will use this one to fill this drop down. So here probably it's just, yeah, exactly this one, so I can just create like a list of them. So let's find or put here like a drop down, this horizontal box here, and create another one. This is not going nice, but I mean I want to add all the options already. At least horizontal box and horizontal box on options, and on this one I want to have drop down. I think never use a drop down in case that is slider, progress bar, text box multiline, combo box strings, I think. Combo box string, resolutions. Will be a variable, that's fine. And this horizontal box I will move here. Size to content. So this is the one that I'm trying to fill when the, let's say, when you are clicking this option, well, the options are not changing during the game, so I will put this one on begin. Construct, probably construct, I'm not sure. Do I have any? Nothing. Let's check if this one is working on construct. I'm not sure, completely sure about this. So get screen solution. What is this coming? Well, in case that this is, so I will just be sure for that. So I branch. I don't know any check for that, just in case. If true, it's going here. Put in string. And then what I need to do is take in this combo, boxing, screen solutions, get, and probably have this add or something like that. Add option, that's true, and this is append. So it will be 1 by 1 here. Oops. Oh wait. That's right. And I forgot to add here also something when this one is changing. This one should be just filling all of them with a lower resolution for that. That's fine. And what I need to do now is when you are just changing this one, on selection change it. This is the one that I need to apply for the resolution that I have. So okay, selected item, selection type, and what I can do is maybe selection type, I don't know what is this exactly. Break this one, what is a selection type? I really don't know what is this. A select info, this is just a number or things like that. Okay, on key press, on navigation, mostly direct, either in this one, right? So selected item, what I need to do is kind of parsing this one. It's just strange. How can I just parse this one? Do I have something like parse option? Parse string to pass into array delimiter. This one. and then I have two options. So get 0, oops, get a copy will be 0, which is going on this one. It's a bit strange, but easy, really easy. So I will do the same here, but taking this get 1. And just, oops, going here. So selecting them should be changing the resolution for that. Set the screen resolution, probably also not working in the editor. Anyway, I will just try. So first thing we should have I'll leave this one. So options. Well, we have all of them. So what is happening if I'm selecting some of them? Nothing is happening. It's probably just only the editor. That's probably I'm having. Should working editor? That's not working here. Maybe if I'm using at least this new editor window, maybe. Let's see. Well, or not working, or I'm doing something not properly done. This full screen is also not working. This one's nothing happening. So maybe I'm doing something bad. This means nothing working. Well, this vertical thing was just changing when I was using them the console command, but here maybe get game user settings. But return value set screen resolution. Well, there is one thing that I would like also to do is when I'm just finishing let's say here following this, I would like to fill this one also with the set text, or there is something like that. Set text, set tooltip. Okay, I'm just using this one because I have found that it's kind of easy having all the options there, and you can use not really this kind of hacks using the console. Yeah, but exactly, I'm trying to do, for example, here setting the resolution for this one. So I will try to select set selected option, and here I need to use this information. So what I'm doing is like get a screen resolution, let's say, and after that I'm just combining this one exactly the same here. So just to be sure if at least this one is working, otherwise I can do as you say. So take here, open, well, in fact this is the same. Should be working here, at least the resolution is being taken. I think that should be easy or better having this one, so I don't need to be taking care about all those texts combining and things like that. But yeah, in case that is not working, I can just move to the console commands. Let's see here. If this one is not working, I will just move to the console command list. Well, as you see here, it's just taking the right resolution that I have. So this one is working, and I have this resolution in case that I'm just changing. Since not changing, but I will just try, as you say, this console command. So at least it's just filling with the right one. And here, instead of doing these things, what I will do is, as you say, set console command, execute console command, and this the end, and this append. R set res space, and as you say, this one is a selected item. So let's check this, because I'm just afraid that it's not working, because I'm trying this one in the editor and should be in the standalone game. So I'm afraid that this is the only problem here. Well, this one is working right now with the console command, so this is working, and since not working with yeah, that's working. Yeah, this one is working with the drop down using, as you say, the console command. This one is working. A lot of the frames I'm also using like these set frames. I don't know, maybe this one is working on standalone game. I'm not trying right now. So this one, for example, this full screen, there is also probably R full screen or something like that. R full screen mode, which will say 0 in that case. So I will try to do exactly the same here, as you say, trying to use this one for command. So let's say here console command, just to check if everything is working. I will just think to use later console command or this one. I will also try to find what where the problem is for that. Append full screen mode and then space, and I will use here select. So if check this one, I will be doing like 1, otherwise I'm doing 0. So let's see if full screen mode. Let's see if at least the command is working, the console command is working, should be, and I will see. Because I could just try to put like a check if I'm using the editor or in the editor using this console command, otherwise maybe I will use the one that is already done for that. Well, I see here, probably you also see here in the small one, that the command is being executed on the console, but since that nothing is changed, yeah, for some reason, probably all of them will have the same problem. Maybe it's just about them using the editor, not sure. So in case that this is one, yeah, since not working either. I'm afraid that it's only working on a standalone game, this game user settings. I will just check right now. Game user settings. But from the node, the information here just putting inside. It's not saying like only on game mode or things like that. So it says nothing. So I have here the node, that's fine, but no information about this. There is no information saying that you cannot use this one. Apply settings. Oh, right. Thank you, Mark. Probably that's the reason that I need to change them and then apply them. Yeah. So, do I have here like apply them, apply settings, apply resolution settings, apply non-resolution settings, and this, I think it is applying all of them. Let's see again. Yeah, probably this is the only thing that I was just missing. As I say, I never used this one, and I was just checking if there is something only for editor or things like that. So let me see for that. Something straight now, that's fine. Full screen. Hello. Let me try again. Oh, at the moment I think I'm executing the command from the command line. Yeah, but I guess I don't know. I'm going on this way, but since not working. Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking that it's only working on a standalone game, but anyway, I'm just missing this one. I think that I'm missing this one in all of them. But yeah, I was just trying to run this standalone game, but as you know, my laptop is not enough. I cannot run both of them at the same time, and it's taking really long, so I was just canceling. But yeah, probably that's the thing, that the command line is working on editor, and this one is only working on standalone, which is just fine. But anyway, I'm just missing all the time. Well, this is the execute command that I was just executing here. Should be just being here. Sorry, because I was just executing the command line, I think, and then this is just apply resolution settings, because this one is another one. Screen resolution, apply resolution settings, and this is full screen mode. Okay, I will do apply setting because I really don't know which one is the one being there. And let me check again. I was just trying another thing. Applying resolution settings for that. So I'm using, in both cases, I'm using. I will just check later this. In both cases, I'm using already the one with the user settings. So let's see. Probably I was missing this node to apply the things. But in case that is not working in the editor, of course I will just try later on standalone and to see if everything is working. So yeah, this is working. The only thing is something strange here with the options. But yeah, since working, even here in the editor. And I will try now the full screen, see what's happening. So this is full screen already. Yeah, so full screen is also working. Something strange, of course, because you need to have this maximum resolution when you are on full screen. Yeah, so everything is working. The only thing that you need to do is just applying these settings. Thank you, Mark, because I didn't know about this. Hello, Philwebel. How can I add my animations into an animation blueprint? Yeah, you can do that, of course. The thing is, you need to import your animations here, and then using this AnimVP that you have as default for all the templates, first person, third person, and any other. This one you have the masking stage with all the stages of your animation, so you can check this one. I recommend you downloading this one. This is one single project from the tab Learn on the launcher, and you can download all the projects that is just having like small explanation with all of them already working, and you have a lot of them for example animation, retargeting, or creating Ike bonds, and many other things with animation. You have all of them already done, so you can just check what is already done, open the blueprints, see how are they doing, yeah, and then you can just modify a few things to see if it's working. If everything is broken, download again and don't worry about this because it's not your project. So you can just check this one and you can learn a lot of things. I was learning a lot of things from this one, so I can really recommend you trying this. I will just close here things. Otherwise, you have also the official documentation you can find even in Google. Just check this page and have a look at this. Read this one and you will find, I think, your answer because you have everything there. So I think that everything will be working. So apply resolution, non-resolution settings, benchmark how result, not sure. Default command line override. I will just leave this. Welcome. Come later and tell us if you are just achieving what you are trying to do. If this information is just helping you. But yeah, these content samples have a lot of projects ready done, a lot of things that you can check there, and this is really useful. Everything have been done. You don't really need to find how to do them. They have been already done, so it's just play. It's easy. Oops, what's happening here? Ah, yeah, I forgot about this connecting. Try again. Wait, I will try now. So, what is happening here? Probably I'm not overriding them with the editor. Well, in that case I have override on command line, so not checking maybe is helping with this. Kind of ignore the one that I have in the command line. Now let me just try to open this video. That seems to be working because I have this one override on my project. So maybe and this one is not working. So let me just check this video. I know this guy exactly. Yeah. Okay, I will have a look later. Thank you, Niels. Yeah, because I was just trying to do this one. I know that it exists, but I never used this one. Save sync enable and then apply settings here also. And what is this? This is nothing related. That's so what more we need to add here? Of course, I'm not doing nicer, that's fine, but what more do we need to add here for kind of the quality of the what's the name of this one? I don't remember. Quality, texture quality, no, this is visual effect quality, something like anti-aliasing quality. Yeah. There's no quality. What's the name of this one? Like no screen resolution, but this one is settings, scalability settings. Sorry. Set overall scalability level. So I can change kind of low, high, medium or things like that. And here is, I don't remember which one is. I mean low, what's the number of this one? Let's say here scalability. Maybe low settings. No. Epic, nothing. I don't remember which one because I don't know if this one is 0, 1, 2, 3 or which one. So let's suppose to be this is 0, 1, 2 and 3. Let's say something like that. So we'll create like a drop down here or even buttons for low, medium. Now I will create like a drop down. So this is combo box here. And this one, the name is combo box scalability. Let's say. And I will do the same initially. I will just put the one that I have. So what I need to do is taking this. I will move all of them to sequence. So it's just easier. Sequence. So this one is the screen resolution. And I will create another one for game user settings. Get scalability level. And I need to this string scalability get set option set selected or selected. Says selected option need to be a text. So I will do exactly saying a new select, and this one will be coming from this, which is integer option 0, 1. Can I just add any one? Medium, but I would like to have more options. I was thinking that I have here like add anyone. Can I just do that? No. Okay, so initially I will just fill this one with a few values. Item style, font, content padding, select default options here, yeah. So low, medium, high, epic. Let's see how it works because I really don't know about this. Have no idea. So selected options will be here, the one that we are trying to recreate. Right, thank you, because I was just trying to do so. Trying to add option ping. Perfect. Thank you, Niels. Hi, and add option epic. If I'm correct, so it should be this one 0, 1, 2, 3, but I really have no idea about this. We'll see what is happening. The first thing. Yeah, usually there are some nodes that you have this plus sign that you can add things, but maybe they have changed it from the last update or things like that. So yeah, exactly, I have epic here, that's true. So what I need to do is, because now if nothing changes of course, because I don't have this option, I was just checking. So this one is filling the scalability settings, so let these settings here, and I need to use this one, exactly the same one. Well, copy, and it's being here. User settings, delete this one, and I want to create here the button for that. So in case that this scalability setting is changing, on generic widget, on selecting change it. Okay. So in that case, I need to have this selected item. Get user. Okay. So what we need to do is set scalability in that case. Scalability, overall scalability level, and what we need to do is this selection. So this one need to be here, I think. Well, this is stupid. I would like to have this conversion, but this is something different. So can I just select this? No, because I want to have this here. String is not compatible. Okay. So what I will do is maybe taking the option that I have selected. Get selected option, and this is also a box with text. Can I have this selected index or something like that? Selected index. Select index. I don't know, like get option at index, find option index. Okay, so I can just try this. So take this, and this is the option, and this is going to this point, and this is the overall settings. So here what I need to do is well, just this number here, right, and apply settings, and apply settings here. Being honest, it's quite easy to do that. Also with your help in the chat, of course, but I mean, just connecting a few nodes and everything is working. You don't really need to be, you know, dirty level taking many options. You have really easy things. So okay, if I'm just changing this, probably the computer is doing something. Nothing. Okay, broken. Yeah, the computer is frozen now, and I cannot even cancel this. Cool. So Unreal Engine is not responding at all for some reason. So the only option is just killing this process. I can even close this one. No. And I'm afraid that exactly finishing the task is finishing the world editor as usual. So yeah, for some reason was just frozen. Sorry. I don't know, it takes a bit time to restart the editor, but there is no option for me, sorry. Okay, cool. So we have time to see this video now. In the meantime, you can check the Twitter. I was adding a picture yesterday, you didn't see this one. So let me see if this one is working. Twitter. Exactly, that's the link. Well, the link for this picture is exactly this one. I really hate what is happening during the streaming, but I have nothing to do with this and takes really long to start again the editor. Jesus, as usual, really slow. Okay, finally opening probably. Don't restore just in case. Where are my widgets? Blueprint widgets. My menu. So for some reason here it's just maybe taking a value or not working. Select items should be just giving me the index option. An integer, and this is coming here, and in case that's just using nothing strange, but for some reason was just frozen computer, and I'm afraid that is happening again, so I will not try again, at least during the streaming, until I see what the problem is, if there is some problem. So what more do we need to put here, because we have already the screen resolution and the quality, full screen, frames. Well, I really don't know what the problem is. Yeah, maybe it's because I don't really like this kind of converting text to numbers, finding links, items, things like that. It's really not a good idea. Even those things like that is really not nice at all. Taking things like that, I really don't like working with strings, parsing, and yeah, it's not safe at all. I don't know, I'm just afraid that it's also breaking, so I will not try it this time. But anyway, just working because it's just detecting which one I have ready. So maybe this scalability settings for some reason here, like apply non-resolution settings. Says to permanent storage, optional checking for command line overrides. Yeah, should be just working, but I'm afraid, or maybe it's just I'm not working for the first time, crashing for some reason. If I try again, maybe it's working. I don't know, but I don't want to try again and then crashing for some reason. I don't know. So this vertical sync, I'm not sure if I was also applying vertical sync. Yeah, I was doing this. And for example, the frame rate limit is not working, or seems not working to me, because I have this one already overriding on. What is this doing? Like, I'm not sure if I need to be checking this one or not checking this one. What I can do is just changing now the project settings. to be not limited, and I will try also the frame rate to see if that's working. So general settings here, and I will do like that. Well, I forgot to have this on screen. So for those settings, I will just leaving here. Let's say again. Okay, have the frames here ready. Well, in that case, it's nothing working because because my my frame rate even during the streaming is not even 30, so we don't have any option to see if this one is working. Well, I could add like 15 and see if this one is going better. Only thing that I want to do is this panel options should be by default hide. Okay, hidden, and then it's just say invisible when I'm clicking these options and not by default when there should be. And I will add any button for that, paying 15. So what is the button? This. Let's duplicate, copy and paste. Button here. Because limiting to 15, I can see if it's happening something like that. So, oops, sorry. This button, I need to click also on this on click. I could just move to the top to be together with another one. So here, just for testing, because I know that this one's working. Okay. I will delete this one anyway. 15. Because I have like a 17, 18, so could be enough for that to check if the buttons are working. Let's see again. Okay, options. What is my main song or not? Okay, this one I will just add here just in case. Add ping. Okay, so now it's showing. If I do these options, still showing that. Okay, 15. If I'm moving to 30, I'm never of course reaching 30, but I mean this is working. If I can just fix to 15, I say this is the maximum, or I can just do like this. Probably vertical is also working, and limit is exactly the same for me. So I think this is also working. The problem is I don't have enough frames for that. It's trying, so I will just put back again this 15 for my stream. So this one is also working, and I don't think that they need the console commands if everything's working. The only thing was not working is this one, but I'm afraid to break again everything, really. So I don't know which more we should add, like scalability, the screen resolution, full screen, the frames, vertical sync, and maybe this temporal, maybe this game settings, get game use settings, just to see what I have here. So probably here settings, apply play, confirm video mode. Yeah, this anti-aliasing, quality, audio quality level, default resolution. Because I can control also the quality for them manually, like for some foliage, shadows and things like that. Okay, that's confirm. Post-processing quality and screen resolution quality, texture quality, visual effect quality, resolution scale, HDR enabled, and I have this kind of load settings. That's good. Probably there is save settings. Okay, so I can just set them, save settings instead of maybe applying them. That's a good idea. Our main march, and I think all the set is exactly the same as get. Resolution scale, validate settings, support. So the only thing that is missing, I think, from this group of things is the anti-aliasing quality. That maybe I can just take a few different. So this is integer, temporal, anti-aliasing maybe. Get anti-aliasing, set anti-aliasing on being like anti. Yeah, this is the only one that I'm, let's say, missing, but I have no idea about this with this number, because I was thinking that you can just choose between different options as I have here on the project. So here, or maybe not here, so let's search for anti-aliasing. Oops. Anti-aliasing method. I was thinking that I can just change this one. But from this code, since only the quality, this is not exactly the same. So I don't think I'm missing any other option that we could just expose to the graphic options in this menu. I will create something nicer, of course, but I think we have all the options already. Comment box strings, I will create also horizontal box for this. So I can put this scalability, and I can put the text here, but I'm not sure if I can just add anyone under this one. What is happening here? No. Okay. Yeah, maybe I really don't know about this. So, well, we can. I can try to do is it's just kind of size to content. What's happening here? I could just try to put on the screen just text to see what is just taken from this number, as we know which one I have already selected. So maybe we can try this, which is scalability settings, and after that I'm having this combo box here, and I was doing the same for the other one. So I can just, let's say, put here a text, let's say here, okay, and then moving this text points, anti-aliasing is variable, and what can I do is just taking this one from the initial option that I have here. So text blocks, get set text, just to see what is there exactly, and the get game user settings, get anti-aliasing anti-aliasing quality, and I'm just going here, probably just converting to the number to this one, and we can see what is happening. I mean, what is right in there for this case. Supposed to be that from the project what they have is, let's say, 0, 1, 2 and 3, let's say. So we are expecting to have there like 2 on it. So let's say I have 3, number 3. So it's not matching, and probably this anti-aliasing quality is kind of the same as for example shadow quality or things like that. Can you see? It says shadow quality or get shadow quality is also taking this anti-aliasing quality, because you can maybe control some of them manually if you don't want to use this scalability settings altogether. You can control each one independently probably. So yeah, you can have this kind of shadow qualities, anti-aliasing quality and things like that, so you can control manually instead of changing all of them, like texture quality and things like that. So I can just even add in like what is the name of this one, like gauge slider. I can use this slider, for example, for the quality of the thing, instead of giving these scalability settings that you can choose between low, medium and things like that. Or I can just do like low, medium, high, custom, things like that. So just being like predefine all of them with the values, and yeah, and giving the custom that you can just control manually each one of them. Could be just easier, because it seems not matching with it's expected to be. And I don't know how to change this one. How to change this one on anti-aliasing method? Can be just change it on. Maybe I need to use this console. I don't think so. Because there is not any other like anti-aliasing something that I'm just doing, and there is no anti-aliasing. There is only this one, the anti-aliasing quality. So, and something like temporal, nothing, and method here, there is also no. So there seems no being option to control this one from the blueprints, and maybe the only thing is using this. So anti-aliasing quality, anti-aliasing quality num levels, so anti-aliasing default feature, the mapper. What is happening here? Oops. Well, as you said, exactly as you said, that temporal anti-aliasing should be like number 2. So in fact I have this one, so flag anti-aliasing number 2. So what I need to do maybe is just setting them by console, manually on console. I don't think that I can just control this one from this one. So I can just create a new drop down for that. Well, I have only 5 minutes on streaming. So I will not use this one anymore, and I will create here a new drop down for that. I will duplicate this. Horizontal box, and this is the text. I will change to anti-aliasing method. Anti-aliasing method, that's true. And this is anti-aliasing, that's fine. Well, I can just manually fill them here. Default options, no. Yeah, default options, I will just change this one like none. And this is the same as what's the order here. And the last one is ms. Okay, so let's say that I have already those options here with this anti-aliasing method. So let's move here in the button, and we'll have here the one that I'm just selecting. I need to do exactly the same with here, setting all the values. So let's move to the top, or even here, that is fine. I can remove this. First thing that I need to do is just fill in this one. So game user settings, game user settings. How I can take this one from the console? Do you know how to do that? I mean, I have here the anti-aliasing method. Let's say anti-aliasing, show flag anti-aliasing. So I can just have this one, but I have no idea how to take this value from this one. What about console commands? Maybe console command, and I can take like the return for this one. Get command line. That the process was launched with something like that. So I mean taking the line that is just paying. I don't think so. Oops. It's a flag, so maybe there is some way to take this one. I will just do this bring string to see what is happening. Never used before. I don't need this. Anyway, we'll just keep this one here with a rerow node. This one here. I don't need this. Let's see what's happening here. What is saying? Where's the print? Nothing. This is the drop down, that's fine. I didn't assign which one I'm using at the moment, that's fine. So the thing is, I will set, instead of putting this message here, I will do this text box that I was using here, I think. Set text, so I can see on the screen what it says right there. It's converting, that's fine. There. So when I have this value that I'm using, I will properly can just fill or set the one that I'm using in this drop down. Otherwise there is no way for me to do that. Okay, play. There is nothing here, so there is no text for this, and I don't know how to take this. Well, let me just check something on YouTube, on Google. The aliasing method, console, things like that. Well, the option is changing, but what I want to do is taking this one. Okay. Post-process quality. Okay. Gain user settings, and I can get post-process. Wait. This is something old, I think. There's some other ways to that. I cannot find this. Texture, shadow, view, distance, resolution, scale information, screen resolution, recommended scale, post processing quality. You can see 0 to 3, overall scalability. -1 if the settings are custom. As you see here, probably this is the problem that I have. It's just returning -1. Maybe, and in that case the settings, this drop down is not working well. If I'm trying to select the -1, let's say, get game user settings, there's already there. What is this? Yeah, there's exactly the same: frame rate limit, foliage quality, desktop resolution for Windows, audio anti-aliasing quality is the same that I have been using already. So this is the only thing that's the quality for the anti-aliasing, and there's nothing to do with that. So I have no idea how to take from the command line this value, this flag. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that is a way. So I will just check later on Google to find how to take this value. When I have this value, I will just set the drop down, and I can also give the option to change this anti-aliasing during the game configuration. And I think that more or less this one should be everything that I need. I will create something nicer and fix a few things, problems. I will just also check on standalone game here to see if everything has been working as expected. That should be, because more or less all of them are already working on the editor, so should be also working there. Yeah, so more or less that's everything. I mean, everything interesting because it's adding a picture or things like that. It's not so interesting to see, I think. So this is more or less how I have been creating all my settings for graphical settings for the game, so giving the option to the player. So thank you to Niels and also Mark. Default feature anti-aliasing. Yeah, the thing is, I'm just already executing this command. So this one, I have here the show flag, for example. Show flag anti-aliasing. So doing that is giving me the option, say number 2. But how can I take this number 2 from blueprints? So we're just trying to do something like that. So executing here, this is the value, but it's not taking or giving me any option for that. So I will duplicate this because I have no idea how to take the value from the console. That's the thing. And I'm just trying this get command line that I'm not sure what it means or what is this doing. So I will try this value already, and I will put here, let's say, if this one is just giving me something because I have no text for that. What I want to take is the current anti-aliasing method that I'm using. That's the only thing that I'm trying to do. If I'm using this one, I can see on the console which value. Okay, so this is the value that I have. Okay, but how to take this one from the blueprints? So I can use this one to select which is the current value on the drop down, because if I change this one, I know how to modify later, because I was just using this one to create this, or even I can use the console to change this one. That's fine, but how to take the value from the console? This is a problem that executing this one. I was just thinking this command line, this is just taking the command that was being launched, but I cannot see anything from there. So that's what I'm trying to do, is taking the value from the console, but I really don't know how to do that. I never tried, so yeah, I'm doing now. Okay, this one, and there's no text here. Yeah, I have those elements already, so I have them already. Yeah, exactly. So when I have already this one, I can change them, but I want to select initially the value that I have. As you see, for example, here I'm selecting the value that I have, and also here selecting the current value. And the thing is, when I have this one, if I click 0, 1, 2 or 3, that's fine, because I have even nodes for that, or even using the console command. But initially I want that this drop down take the value that I have by default, and I don't have this one. I can just show on the console, but I don't know how to take this value, and with this value I will select this drop down that initially is not being selected. This is the problem. So everything is working. If I'm just doing that and just changing to the new one, that's fine, but how to select the first one? For that I need to take the current value, and I'm trying to take this current value from the console, but there is no idea how to take value from the console. So that's the thing that I'm trying to do. This default feature anti-aliasing, or I was just using already this show flag anti-aliasing, but there's no way, or I don't know how to do that, to take from the console this value. You know, that's the problem. How to take this value from the console. So I'm just trying to do things like that. There's no more options for console. And then command line. It's command line, execute command line, get command line from the event. So there is no way for that to take this value. So this thing seems something different. So that's what I'm trying to do. Take the current value from the console, because there is no node for that, or I don't know how to do that. And that's the only thing that I'm trying to do. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Here I can just take from the console, and I can even execute to change this one on the console or using nodes. But the problem is taking the current value. I don't know how to take this one. So I will just check on Google later, trying to find how people is taking this this value from the console, you know, and yeah, I don't know how to take this one. So that's the problem. So I'm just leaving here, and I will just check Google, try to find how to do that if I have any other place. Yeah, I think that you can of course do that, especially if you have this one like show flag. Since that this is a flag that you can just check at any time. But if I don't have any node for that, well, it's fine. If I can, for example, find something that you can do on C++, I can create a node and reuse my node. That's also fine. It's not a problem. But I have no idea how to do that at the moment. So get value from console command. Let's check this one. No idea. So should be also fine taking the value from C++ and then passing or creating a node, special node for that should be also fine. But yeah, no idea. So it's the last thing that I was just trying to do today, but couldn't find this, and this command line seems not working. So this offline anti-aliasing is working, and after that I need to take the value for this kind of string and then put on string should be fine, and later I will just move this one from select to select the drop down, but there is no way at the moment. So console command, no way. Because I have found there's a way for C++ just taking the console command or things like that, so I can take console variable for that, that's fine. I mean in C++ it's easy, and then I can create a node to take this value. In fact, I could create like a node taking all the values that I need, like for example the screen resolution, the values. Oh, Segu, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas. Me has pillado porque me ha dicho aquí Mark, espera un momento, pero si no, me hubiese marchado ya, ¿eh? Has llegado un poquito tarde, como siempre. He estado hoy haciendo el menú principal, aquí en el menú, todas las opciones de opciones gráficas. Vertical Scenes, los frames, que puedes poner limitación, full screen sí o no, la calidad de la low, medium, high. He puesto también aquí, ¿qué es esto? La resolución de pantalla que puedes cambiarle, y puedes también, estaba aquí intentando cambiar también el anti-aliasing para dar opción de que puedas elegirlo todo. Puedes elegir todas las opciones gráficas en el menú directamente para el juego. Y prácticamente todo funciona, excepto una pequeña cosa aquí que no sé cómo cogerla de consola. Me ha dicho Mark, espera un momento que lo busco. Así que, claro, no pasa nada, hombre. Pero bueno, esta parte de la terminal es lo que quería hacer, lo demás ya sería gráfico de colocarlos un poco mejor, por columnas y tal. Pero en principio todas las opciones, yo creo que están todas, excepto esta, la última, están todas las opciones para, ¿verdad? Para que configure el juego gráficamente. Como siempre, las cosas interesantes no viene nadie a verlas. Solo cuando estoy poniendo hierba. Hoy ha venido muy poca gente. De hecho había como 3 personas o 4. Se lo han perdido. De verdad que Yo lo siento mucho, pero me parece que los streaming de cosas interesantes no los voy a hacer. Yo lo siento mucho. Sí, eso del anti-aliasing solo por ser así. Ya te digo, me parece que cada vez que hago algo interesante de mecánicas o esto o hacer el menú o lo que sea, no parece que le interese a nadie en principio, me parece bien, pero creo que voy a dejar de hacer streaming de cosas interesantes. Sí, esa es la que he puesto, sí. Sí, está aquí el anti-aliasing. Pondré la cámara y voy a poner una ventana pequeña, un juego random cualquiera, un gameplay de LOL mientras hablo. ¿Qué te parece? Pongo mi cámara en grande y luego aquí en pequeño un gameplay de LOL. ¿Y ya está? Ya te digo, he hecho el menú entero de todas las opciones gráficas hoy. Nadie. 3 personas había, me parece. Estaba aquí Mark, estaba Nils y no sé si había alguien más. Ya está. No le interesó a nadie. Igual. Pues ya está. Además, como te comentaba, no voy a seguir subiendo posiblemente los vídeos a YouTube, así que el que no venga y no lo vea, se lo perdió. Y si no le interesa a nadie, pues no lo hago. Ya está, no pasa nada. Lo sentimos mucho. Y no sé si Mark va a decir algo más, porque si no me voy a marchar. Estaba aquí un poco esperando, pero... Mark, it's fine. I was just waiting for that, but it's fine. I will just try to find also on Google. Thank you for your help. I'm just leaving here. It's a bit late. So, yeah. That's okay. I will just try later. Anyway, I need to work a bit on it, doing much nicer, moving the things, reorganizing, put some maybe a picture there. So I will just review all of them. Claro, a mí me va siempre peor el directo que si estoy haciendo mis cosas, ¿no? Y si no viene nadie es que no le interesa a nadie. No tiene mucho sentido que esté aquí haciéndolo en internet si no le interesa a la gente. Que me parece correcto, no les interesa, pues ya está. Me parece bien, pero... Claro, si no le interesa a nadie cuando hago alguna cosa medio interesante, como te digo, hago mecánica y estoy yo solo, hago los menús, estoy yo solo, cualquier cosa que no sea poner hierba, estoy yo solo, así que pondré hierba en los streaming y ya está. Los demás lo haré fuera de cámara. Ya está. ¿Qué lo vamos a hacer? Ya te digo, si no le interesa a nadie, que me parece bien, pues ya está, no pasa nada. No les interesa, les interesarán otras cosas, ya está. ¿Dónde está aquí Guillem? ¿Dónde está Guillem? Que le pasemos. Voy a pasar aquí el host a Guillem. Ya, y luego viene la gente y dice, ¿solo pones cosas en el mapa? También me lo dicen, solo pones cosas en el mapa, no haces nada más. Y digo, sí, hago todo lo demás, pero solo venís cuando pongo cosas en el mapa, así que yo lo siento mucho, pero... Ya llevo una semana y no viene nadie cuando hago eso. Y luego cuando estoy poniendo ventanas en la iglesia, tengo 20 personas. Hago los menús y tengo 2. Pues muy bien, claro. Pues te digo, si no le interesa a la gente, pues ya está. Y creo que nada más, ya está. Voy a marchar, voy a comer, que ya es la hora de comer. Estaré luego por la tarde como siempre, en unas 5 horas. Estaré de nuevo haciendo streaming y imagino pues que pondré hierba en el mapa, ya está. Porque tampoco... Ya te digo, de momento haré eso, pondré hierba y todo lo demás lo haré fuera de cámara. Y más adelante pues incluso haré a lo mejor menos streaming, ya está, porque solo poner hierba un poco aburrido para esto, pero bueno. Nada más, pues ya está, muchas gracias a los que habéis pasado, seguro que has venido por aquí ahora, no sé si estabais por aquí alguno más, estaba también Gonzo y no sé si había por aquí gente del Lurking, no sé si hay por aquí algunos. Y ya está, y voy a marchar. Thank you, Mark, for your help. I will be streaming as usual in 5 hours. So I will continue maybe with completely different things, but because I see that there are really not much interesting people doing anything with blueprints, code, mechanics or anything like that. So they're only since interested on maybe modeling or just putting grass, so yeah, that's fine. So I will not continue with this part on the streaming. I will do any other thing. So thank you everyone for coming here. Thank you, Nils, for your help. I really appreciate it. Also, Mark, thank you. And I hope to see you later. Thank you everyone for coming. Have a nice evening. Bye bye. Gracias, Soku. Nos vemos.